What's up, Wikimaniacs? Welcome to another Monday Reddit reading episode. This week, we have a boyfriend who takes a compromising photo, a weird classmate who gets even weirder, an OP who wonders if all coworkers everywhere hate their partners, and a goofy movie that sets the mood right. If those all sound interesting to you, you could join our Patreon or become a YouTube member and get an extra story. This week we have a daughter who finds an old letter from her mom. Reddit on Wiki starts now.
Get therapy.
I don't know how to read. All right, what's up, Wikimaniacs? It's your boy Sean. Joining me today, J and J. Say hello.
Bang,
What's going
bang.
on?
Welcome to May. Well, I mean,
Our month.
I missed the first May episode.
You-
Yeah, I missed it for our month, but
We actually kind of fucked up. We had a majority white episode that day.
wow, starting the month wrong.
It's okay. I put them under the spotlight. I said, say something about Asians right now. And they all
Nice.
denied it. So I'm like, you damn right. I have the power this month, motherfucker.
And Sarah converted to the Philippines.
Oh, Sarah's Filipino
Yeah,
now,
she's
by the way.
Filipino.
We give them the honorary, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was about half and half at the end.
That's good. I like that. Much better than 3/4 white.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
They're like Florida white too, so it's like
I unfortunately was not there, so I don't feel like I could chop on them as much as you
That's
guys
fair,
could chop.
yeah.
they were good. They were great.
They're good. Yeah. That was a great episode.
Hell yeah. All right. Before we get started today, I will say we have new merch up.
Ooh.
I believe we are, this one was, fuck.
I was going to say, I don't remember what it is, but
Oh, was it Joy?
Yes.
Shout out Joy.
Shout out Joy. I'm going to make a design inspired by your design. Joy brought up the idea that maybe 69 merch is a little hard for
Tough.
people to wear in public. I knew that when I made that. I'm not going to lie to you. Joy, thought why not have a little bit of, let's go the opposite route. Let's have some cute merch for once.
hell yeah.
So some spring merch for the girlies. We're going to have that up on the shop. And of course, like always, half of the proceeds, profits, whatever the fuck y'all want.
I still don't know it. You've confused me now. I don't know.
Honestly, every time I Google it, proceeds are the money generated from an event. And the event is the limited time merch that we do once per month. So technically, it is proceeds. So anyone who says it's not can... Nancy said I'm not allowed to tell people to suck my ass anymore. Told me I have to stop that. But read between the lines.
Read between the cheeks.
I didn't say it, Nancy. But yes, like always, half of the proceeds will go towards a charity. What is that charity? We don't know. As always, we're going to leave it up to the patrons on Discord. So if you want to have a say, join the Patreon, join the Discord, comment on there. And any other announcements before we...
Did you want to announce what we actually donated for April?
Yes.
The charity? We never announced that throughout April.
We never... Fair. And then you guys still delivered and still bought merch. You guys are amazing. The merch from April is going to the Autistic Self-Advocacy Network. Currently in America, as you know, a lot of things are losing funding. A lot of critical groups that need, government funding are no longer going to get government funding. So sending all the April proceeds, profits to ASAN.
Hell yeah.
Do we got anything else, boys?
I think that's it.
I think so.
Can we jump? I feel like I never really am the one to do that part of the show. So that was strange for me. But let's hop into it. This first one is coming from r/relationship ground score advice, cross posted by Do midscore Bandicoot midscore 7512.
Goat.
This one is titled, My 24 male girlfriend 23 female is upset at some pictures I took with my friend 32 female. How do I reassure her?
Were they inappropriate?
Yeah, that's where my mind immediately went. It was like,
Were y'all butt naked in the bed
yeah,
together?
cute selfie in bed together, shirts off.
Yeah, because that would be weird.
Yeah.
I'll say this. OP probably has a different opinion than most of the comments on if it's inappropriate or not.
Really?
Oh. So then,
Yeah.
definitely.
Let's see.
Okay.
There has been a misunderstanding between my girlfriend and I. See, I have a friend who recently moved a few hours away. We have a strictly platonic relationship. My girlfriend is usually okay with opposite sex friends, but a misunderstanding happened where she now doubts our friendship.
We had sex, but completely platonically.
But it was platonic.
I don't know what platonic means,
but pretty much, my friend came in town, and unfortunately, my girlfriend had to work. She's a nurse and sometimes works weekends. So it was just my friend and I. My friend and I then went to a party, and we took a picture where her leg was over me, and videos dancing together that I could see why my girlfriend felt it was inappropriate. But it was platonic.
Were you like grinding on each other? Like you got a little chub going on in the picture? What's going on here, buddy?
I mean, the leg on top of you is also kind of weird to me because it's like, it's pretty intimate.
I don't know where a leg on top of somebody could be platonic.
Yeah.
Same.
Maybe we have different definitions of leg on top.
Yeah. How I'm picturing it is, yeah, that would be crossing a line, I think, in my books.
For some reason, my friend posted the pictures and videos on Instagram yesterday. I did not know that my girlfriend followed her, but still wish that she didn't post it.
So you didn't want the pictures being shown to your girlfriend, so you already kind of know that they were wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah. My girlfriend is off work tomorrow, so she said we can talk about it then because we had argued yesterday. Just trying to figure out the best way to acknowledge her feelings while explaining that it's not as deep as she's making it.
Okay, so you are disregarding the way she feels and her uncomfortableness about the situation.
Yeah. You're
That kind of makes you a douchebag, buddy.
You're already coming to Reddit to be like, I just want to find a way to downplay this and neglect her feelings. It's like, well, you're already going into the conversation incorrectly, my friend. So yeah, I'm with John. You're a dickhead.
Yeah, I mean, cool. Y'all could have a platonic relationship. I mean, I think that should be I think that should be normalized. But to me, at least in my opinion, if I'm out with a friend who happens to be at opposite sex, I would not be dancing with them like that. Or if I am gonna dance, it's gonna be there's gonna be a distance, at least, you know. And if it's gonna be like, you know, taking pictures and all that, cool. Selfies here and there is fine. But the leg thing to me is you're too comfortable with me, and I don't like that.
The fact that you didn't want those pictures posted, so that your girlfriend.
I think that's the for sure.
Yeah, because it's a compromising looking picture.
Exactly. So
that would, elicit some sort of feeling from your girlfriend. Therefore, you're trying to hide it.
And that's exactly where I was thinking. So like, it's already like you know you're in the wrong. You're just trying to find a way to have your cake and eat it too, and not like have to apologize or make amends or do anything. You're just like, no, I want to bury this so that my girlfriend
never
doesn't
sees
have
the
to
light
react.
of day.
Yeah.
Wait, let me go back. How old's OP?
24, and
you got a 32-year-old friend?
Yeah. Illegal, but
Wait
it's
a minute.
platonic.
Okay.
My babysitter.
Oh, God.
Could be.
There are some comments from the OP that Do Bandicoot included. OP writes, the pictures and videos are deleted now, but my girlfriend is upset at me for some of the dances in the videos with her, and of course the picture. I did tell her it won't happen again, but she's starting to distrust my relationship with my friend.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
And I don't blame your girlfriend, dumbass. What are you doing?
I don't like that. It's crazy, dude.
And I don't like that.
Welcome to the fuck around and find out. You know what I mean? Like you did the crime and your girlfriend's just like, yeah, I'm not comfortable
with that. Yes.
Yeah. That's a completely normal reaction. And your reaction should be like, absolutely, I could see how I fucking crossed the line. I'm going to limit contact with this person or cut contact entirely. Like, it's very clear this is probably more than platonic.
What if they had a history in the past?
That's also what I'm wondering.
Somebody asked in the comments, what were the dances? To which OP replied, not a specific style of sorts, but she did dance on me a little bit.
Okay, so they're freaking, you know. I wonder if you could tell I'm hard right now type of shit dance, you know.
We ain't doing the YMCA out here.
Nah. Y'all do it, if y'all doing like the Carlton in front of each other, I'm fine with that.
That's cool. That's cool.
But nuts to butts, bro, like that's a whole different story.
You're doing some HOTTOT.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So then there's just more comments, all of them just very, very much downvoted. Somebody was saying, if you want to smooth things over, the way to do it is to not dismiss her feelings.
Mhm.
Yup.
Except that you shouldn't have been doing that and reassure her it won't happen again.
I don't like that.
To which OP said, I'm not disagreeing that I did too much, but I already said it won't happen again. I mean, what more can I do at this point? And then to which that person said, apologize. And he said, I can also do that, but I just don't want her overanalyzing my friendship with this person.
Bro,
That's literally the bare minimum that you should have done from the jump.
that's
Leg on top of you, dancing on you. I mean, I don't know, buddy. I feel like you should be taking a little bit more accountability.
I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip. We
MCA?
Oh, God,
is that
Jesus.
Holy
What?
moly.
the only dance I got, guys.
Wow.
like Josh's wedding when everyone was dancing and we were just people watching. Crazy.
You guys missed Hot to Go. The white people went crazy at Hot to Go.
I knew the ending would be more hip.
More lit.
Yeah. But
True.
also our flight was at like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
We were doing our little season dance on the back, and it was so funny. Like there was just a random kid went up to us. Look, I can do the gritty like you guys. I'm like, good job, kid.
Nice.
That guy's 14.
One of us. One of us. All right, moving on. This next one is coming from r/TIFU from Do Midscore Bandicoot Midscore 7512.
Again.
Back to
A
back.
double whammy back to back. This one is titled, Today I fucked up by asking what a guy who hates me said about me in his group chat.
Oh, I can only imagine what unhinged thing was said. So, yeah.
I hate the way you talk. I hate the way you dress.
Oh, that's another thing I did for my birthday. The day before the concert, I bought tickets to the Kendrick Lamar SZA concert.
Oh, I saw that.
hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Highly recommend if they're coming to a town near you. I know they're coming to Toronto. But Toronto. Sorry, I said that
No,
like
you-
a fucking
yeah, I was
stupid ass American. Toronto.
I was going to let
There's
it
no
slide.
T. Anyways, but yeah, the show was incredible. Highly recommend if
Hell yeah.
a whole stadium rapping 7+ minutes of Euphoria was euphoric. It was amazing. But yeah, it is a spoiler alert on this one, Josh. You are correct. It is unhinged.
Figured it's on Reddit. So,
There's a good chance.
yeah. It's very rarely wholesome.
Unfortunately. All right, this one goes like this. I, 20 female, was hanging out with some of my friends. One of my friends brought her boyfriend with her. I like the guy, but he definitely doesn't run in the same circles as the rest of us. He was telling us a story involving one of his friends who I happen to have a class with. Let's call this friend Eric. I don't really know the guy, just like I really don't know any of his friends. But I have noticed whenever I was in class with Eric, he seemed to go out of his way to not interact with me. Like, not even look at me, even though I sat relatively in his direct line of sight. And even in group discussions, he seemed to ignore me or vaguely glare at me.
What the fuck?
It's like Edward in Twilight.
Yeah.
She walked in the room. So naturally, I said something like, oh my God, dude, Eric hates me for some reason. Is there anything I did to upset him? And suddenly the boyfriend gets super uncomfortable. And the girlfriend, my friend, kind of starts laughing a bit. She suddenly goes, oh, come on. Tell her what he said in the group chat.
Damn. Wait, the boyfriend knew that the girlfriend's getting shit talked and he ain't defending her?
Well, it's not his girlfriend. It's his girlfriend's friend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, his girlfriend's friend.
Okay.
His girlfriend is the one that is like, come on, tell her.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy to laugh if this is something unhinged.
Let's see. This guy seemed really hesitant to tell me, so I started pressuring him a bit because I was worried if I had actually screwed up and had something to apologize for, as it seemed to me this random person really hated me. I'm also kind of having fun with it. I was kind of thinking, well, what's the worst it could be? I've barely spoken to him. Eventually, he goes, well, I just don't think he hates you at all. He actually really likes you. Now, I was even more confused, so I pressed again, and he comes out with it.
It is like Edward.
Well, he says, Eric kind of has some strange turn-ons.
What the fuck?
I obviously immediately start pressing again because literally, what the fuck? And he goes, Eric has mentioned you a few times and how big of a forehead you have.
Jesus Christ.
You're like a part of a lot of his fantasies because of how big your forehead is.
Bro's bricked up over a forehead? He must really love Rihanna.
Here's the niche. Jesus Christ.
And all of us.
Look at this big old dome. Shout out Riri.
He says he really wants to come all over it.
Oh.
What kind of sick, twisted shit is this?
This man, I barely know, was talking in a group chat with literally dozens of his friends about his fucking forehead kink and how huge my fucking forehead is.
What
That's
the
a
fuck?
thing?
Also, well, I mean, everything is a thing.
Everything is
I've
a
learned
thing. There's gotta be a thing.
The older I get, there's a kink for everything. That's not the issue. The issue is him sharing it with a bunch of men that she goes to like school with and like verbalizing this sexual fantasy he has about her.
Yeah, some things you just keep to yourself.
Yeah, well, absolutely, because now all they think is when they look at her is that fantasy, and it's just like so unfair to her who's just living life.
Yeah, not doing anything.
Yeah.
at
Ain't
all.
nobody stopping this fool? Be like, hey, bro, like keep that shit to yourself.
Apparently not.
I hope they all flamed his ass, but I don't know. I stopped pressing after that shit, but apparently that wasn't even the worst of it. Learned my lesson. Fuck my life. Too long didn't read. Friend's boyfriend was in a group chat with a guy I thought hated me and made clear some shit went down in it. When I pressed the issue, turns out he just wants to fuck me because of my huge ass forehead. Edit. Please stop asking me for forehead pics.
Jesus Christ, Reddit.
Rate my
Jesus.
forehead.
God.
5 out of 5.
Is that a subreddit? Let's all enter, see who wins.
Oh,
We should
God.
make it one.
I mean, I don't have much more to say than what I already said.
Yeah.
I do it by the sounds of it. It doesn't sound like enough people called him out because it's like it wasn't the worst of it, and
It wasn't even the worst. He kept going,
Yeah.
apparently.
so it's clear that no one was like, "Dude, write this down in a journal." Like, I don't know, do something personal with this. Don't exclaim this to the whole group. We don't need to know that about someone we collectively all know.
Yeah. See every day
Yeah.
on campus.
Yeah, pretty gross.
I can't get past that. I don't know how people get bricked up over a forehead.
People get bricked up over quite literally anything. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Mm.
More stories
That-
we read. It's
Not to kink shame, but keep it to yourself, or at least don't say who the person is.
or a partner. Like, you can be intimate with a partner.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But like strangers that are just living their life,
Or
maybe don't
even
discuss.
even if he'd shared the kink itself and was just like, yeah, I'm really into foreheads, but never specified one
Yeah,
person.
that's what I'm saying.
That's fine.
Like, man, am I the only one, or our forehead's kind of fucking hot, dude? That is fine.
Yeah.
That's a conversation to have. You know what I mean? But maybe not, hey, you know fucking Sandra from Home Economics?
right.
What a fucking forehead on that. Don't you guys want to come on it?
Yeah, that's where it's
Everybody should be like,
Hey,
no,
yo.
like, bro,
no,
chill
man.
the fuck out. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't.
All right. This next one is coming from r/. What are you
Sorry.
thinking? Say it.
He said, I don't know. Talking about foreheads, and he said coming, and I just started laughing.
All right. All right. This next one is coming from r/2x chromosomes from Stormbreaker021.
Ooh.
It's titled, Why Can't Men Say Anything Nice About Their Wives?
I don't know what kind of men you be hanging
Yeah.
out with. I'd be gassing
I was
them
gonna
out all the
Yeah, same.
fucking time.
Most of the things I say about her are nice.
All right. It goes like this. I work in an office setting, and I am the only woman in my wing. Half of the men in my wing are married, and when they discuss their wives amongst each other, for everyone to hear, they don't seem to say anything nice about them at all. They constantly whine and moan about their wives as if they don't even like them. Why get married to someone and have children with someone that you can't say one nice thing about? One of the guys constantly talks about how his wife is the breadwinner, how she makes the money, and how she has the better health insurance through her job, but he can't say anything else positive about his wife. Another guy talks shit about his wife, doesn't contribute anything to his household, she doesn't pay the mortgage or bills, and he constantly jokes about how he'd be sitting much better if he had never gotten married. Now, I've been with my current partner for over 3 years now, not married, and I know that doesn't seem necessarily like a long time, and I don't feel any need to talk shit about them to the people I work with. In fact, I don't feel any need to really talk about them at all. I may mention them in passing, like when someone asks what I did over the weekend, and I respond saying, oh, my partner and I went here and did this. There really isn't need for anything more than that in a work setting. I can understand people changing and becoming incompatible with someone over time, but I could not imagine staying with someone that I've grown to despise. And I wouldn't see any need to air my relationship's dirty laundry out to my coworkers constantly. I can understand confiding in a close friend when facing relationship struggles, but all of your coworkers? All of the time?
Yeah, that's one of my least favorite tropes of like older relatives or people I know being like, oh, just wait until you're older. Like you'll understand. And it's just like, I don't want that. Why would you wish that on me?
For real.
I don't get why that's how y'all connect on each other.
Yeah.
By hating your partner.
Chop it on them. It's like
such a boomer thing to do. I hear that shit from boomers all the time.
Like, why are you together? Like you can get divorced, you know that, if you truly hate your partner. But honestly, most of this just comes down to if you could communicate and talk to them, I feel most of this would get worked out. So yeah, I understand this OP being like, why do people do this? It's and again, I understand close friends, if you really want to vent about something, they're people you should be able to go to talk about stuff like that. There's a limit, obviously, and like you should be talking to your partner about, you know,
problems at home,
bigger problems. But if you want to like work through it with a friend and then take it back and then communicate, that's fine too. Everyone has different processes. But yeah, just doing it to coworkers who you work with every fucking day and probably know your wives because they come to like events or, you know, like stuff like that. It's like, that's shitty. That's a real shitty thing to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I used to work at a warehouse too when it was like predominantly males, and it's like every time they'd want to go out after work, and I'd be like, I'm rushing to go home. I'm trying to see my baby girl. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's like a thing where they always make fun of you, and you're like, oh, you're such a simp, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, I genuinely like being around
like my partner.
That's like my bestie. I gotta tell them what happened my day, and they're gonna do the same. And I fucking love that shit. Like,
yeah,
why do you hate being with someone and continue to be with them, and then you just bitch and complain about everything that they do? It's like, bro, then be single.
Yeah. No, I'm going home to complain to my wife about you guys, actually.
Yeah, I'm like, you fucking dumbasses. I gotta spend 8 hours a day here
cleaning up after your messes.
for real.
I don't understand the negative connotation with simping because it's like, should you not love your partner?
Thank you.
I don't know.
Love simping.
Yeah.
Normalize simping.
Oh yeah.
I agree.
But yeah, I just don't like. If I ever hear this in the like office, it's only happened like 1 or 2 times in my work career. Then I'm just like, all right, cool. I know now I don't ever really want to talk to you if I don't have to. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, oh, cool. I can avoid you.
Yeah. We'll keep it to, you know, pop culture and sports. And so.
Yeah. I think I forget what we were even talking about in the break room. And don't ever eat lunch in the break room because I want to eat in my car and then sleep for the rest of my time. But like when I'm making coffee and stuff, there was some conversation where I was like, oh yeah, you know, happy wife, happy life. And then some dude in the back goes, no way, man. And I was like, avoiding you forever, I think.
You sound miserable.
No way, man. And I was like, all right.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. Why talk negative, especially in a work environment? I'm not trying to talk negatively about anybody to anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because what's the point? That's not going to bring you anything. You know what I mean?
They're always
So-
acting like they're the damn prize too. You know, it's like, all right, well, if they were here, they were able to defend themselves. They'll probably say a bunch of shit that you don't do at home. You fucking idiot.
Yeah. It's like, I work with you, Kyle. I know what a piece of shit you
All right. Are we ready for the last story of the day?
Let's do it.
Unless you're a YouTube member or a patron, of course. But this one is coming from r/TIFU, being cross-posted by Blood Unicorn Valkyrie.
Whoa. Is that an all goats episode?
An all goat so.
Whoa.
This is titled, Today I Fucked Up by Getting Pregnant While Doing a Goofy impression.
Oh, doggy style indeed.
Yeah.
This was actually a few months ago, but the full consequences of my actions have been realized today. Also,
Gosh.
also, alt account because I run my art business through my main. So anybody with a art business Reddit account, this could be you.
We're going to hunt you down. We're
We're gonna find you. So my husband and I are finally in a financial situation where we can have kids. So we've been trying. About a month ago, we got drunk and watched some movies. One of which being a Goofy movie.
Hey man, that shit made me
That
cry.
is
dog.
a great movie.
It's a great movie.
Wait, was it that one where the kid went to college? Or no, that's another Goofy movie.
I think that might be a very Goofy movie.
Yeah.
Is it?
The,
Or one of them.
The
I
Goofy
probably one
movie
of
is
them.
the one where they get, like, he's in the woods, I believe, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I vaguely remember that. It was such a great movie when I was a kid. I haven't
Yeah.
watched it since.
It's a little band called, was it Powerline?
Yes.
Yeah.
The artist.
Yeah.
That's movie is also just the smartest Goofy has ever been. What the fuck?
True.
He's a dumbass everywhere else.
He's just playing it up, okay?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, got to play the bit.
Yeah.
Watching one of which being a Goofy movie, and then we decided to give it a go. When my husband let me know he was close to finishing,
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Gosh, Mickey.
oh my god, the fact that it's Mickey is crazy. I was compelled to yell in a surprisingly good Goofy impression, in my husband's word. Oh, yuck! Fill me up!
Oh, no.
Oh, yuck.
Oh, yuck! Fill me up! Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
I guess my husband really liked that because
Holy shit.
oh,
damn.
because he came immediately and it was kind of a lot.
Oh, he's had a thing for Goofy for a while.
He had no clue until you said it. A yuck? Afterwards, he was a little bit upset about it and asked me why I did that, to which I had no answer. About a week later, I was doing the obligatory pregnancy test, and they came back positive.
Hey.
You just unlocked something for this guy.
Another test later, and I was officially pregnant, which was further confirmed by today when I missed my period.
Nice.
While I am happy that I am pregnant, I'm not so happy that we conceived our first child while I was wine drunk and doing a Goofy impression.
Name them Goofy. That should be their middle name.
I think one of the top comments said, you have to name them Max.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was just about to
yes,
say
yes.
that. Or what was the love interest's name?
Oh, I forget. But Max goes both ways.
That's true. That's true.
That's true. Yeah.
Roxanne.
Oh, yeah. My husband has brought it up, and he has also expressed that he's a little disappointed that it happened this way. I think we both learned that
Nah,
oftentimes
bro, you busted a lot. I don't think you sound disappointed.
I think you liked it quite a bit,
I
unfortunately.
think you did.
I think that's why he's mad about it, is that it unlocks something.
You know those hats that you can get with the goofy hat with the ears?
Bro.
I think that's what he wants next.
That's gonna-
Yuck.
Let's get at it.
That's gonna be his mating call now. Hey, honey. Oh, yuck.
I love when he whispers, yuck, in my ear.
Oh, it's like that Dexter's Lab meme. Say
Can
that
you
one
say
word
it?
again.
Yuck.
Yuck.
I think we both learned that oftentimes the way things happen usually don't align with how we might want them to. Too long didn't read. My husband and I conceived our firstborn child while wine drunk and while I was doing a goofy impression.
Was that a today I fucked up? Did you say?
That was a today I fucked
That was
up.
not
I
a
don't
today
know,
I
but
fucked
still,
up. Yeah.
congrats, man. 'Cause, hey,
Yo,
lots of lows, apparently.
It worked. It worked.
it's crazy to be mad when you're just fucking exploded, you know?
What the
A
hell?
lot? It was a big one?
Post nut clarity was like, what the fuck?
What the
It's what the yuck?
Did y'all ever watch Community?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Whenever the dean was watching the Dalmatian video on YouTube and he was like, I hope this doesn't awaken something.
Honestly,
The Dean's wild, bro.
The Dean is the best character in that show.
Oh, yeah.
100%. I mean, I love Troy. I love Troy.
Troy's
so
great.
much.
Abed's
The
great.
outfit pulls by the Dean is like
Yeah.
It's
chef's
insane.
kiss, bro.
When he
When
does
he's
the
the nut
rap,
bar and he does the
police be shooting us.
Barack Obama is scared of me because I don't and I spit it for free. I don't know what happened to me.
What happened?
Oh my god.
Holy
That
shit.
fucking scene where Abed painted himself as a cartoon on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, you just have to believe, Troy. Believe. And then Troy starts running. He said, don't believe. Like, I didn't.
I didn't.
I didn't. Fuck, that's such a good show.
Such a good show. Isn't the movie coming out soon?
Apparently, right?
I don't know. They've been talking about it for a while.
I think they announced that when they announced it like what 2020, right?
I don't know.
They had a
2020,
progress
but
announcement.
around there.
Recently, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Obviously, Chevy Chase won't be back.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
You don't need them.
All right. Before we finish the episode, it wouldn't be a Monday Reddit reading sode without a segment from the amazing Underbaki. This week, we have Does This Guy Fuck? You guys know the vibes. We're going to read a horrendous story, and then we're all going to decide if this guy fucks or not.
Last guy did for sure.
Last guy did for sure.
Yeah.
And I don't know how he feels about it. This first one is coming from r/not how girls work,
Oh, definitely does not fuck.
Yeah.
titled, I'm turning more and more asexual every day.
Oh, well then
Well,
you're not, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't want to, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Here's a screenshot of a tweet. Remember those?
Oh, gross.
Posted by MAGA Patriot.
Does he have a check mark too?
No. He's not paying Daddy Elon, surprisingly.
Mm.
This was posted March 26, 2025 by MAGA Patriot. Your uterus is the property of your husband, and it has one purpose, making babies. Hashtag MAGA. Hashtag Trump 2028.
I mean, those hashtags are exactly what I expected to follow up from that.
Yeah.
Uh,
From MAGA Patriot.
yeah, this is, I mean, it sounds like he's just trying to get a retweet from Elon, who is just like paying people to make babies for him, which is insane. How are we not talking about this more? It's like it's a society.
How are we not talking about how are we not talking about Trump selling Trump 2028 merchandise?
Crazy.
Or Trump effectively low-key making moves to get us in a martial law type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're not talking about any of it. To be
Hey,
honest.
we voted okay. You guys are welcome up here. Come on.
Please.
Quickly. before
we may take your, like I said, Handmaid's Tale is too real.
yeah, honestly,
It's
and
too
that
real.
escaped to Canada. Wasn't that the whole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't condone doxing, but I do with certain people.
Yeah, this guy doesn't fuck.
Is at DDRUMPF34288. Annoy him.
I like that we're calling it out. Usually it's blocked or like it's like erased or whatever, but
This was screenshotted.
Yeah.
And they did not erase that at all. So
Listen,
fuck it.
I'm not going to go to Twitter, so it doesn't matter. I'm not going to go there.
Good point. Good point.
I deleted the fuck out of my account.
I'm not going to lie. Blue Sky is not that great on sports yet.
Yeah.
Like, so for the draft, I was kind of like going on Twitter for like the first time just to like get live updates.
That's fair.
And like get like fast highlight clips, understand things. And I'd messaged John. I said, this shit sucks. This app is terrible, man. It's even worse than I remember.
I want to like Blue Sky, but it's boring for me.
Quite literally, everything is rage bait.
Yeah.
There's not one thing that's like, oh yeah, we drafted this guy. Check out his highlights. Everything
It's
is
just
like,
negative.
this guy fucking sucks. Why do we do this shit? I'm just like, oh God, this place sucks.
That is
place
one thing I like about Blue Sky. It is usually normal people.
It's
like,
all just positive.
posting, and I'm like, okay, this is I can live here.
Maybe I need to do a better job of curating my shit, but I'm just like, everything here makes me sad. What the fuck?
I think you need to curate.
I do.
I don't ever see anything sad on there per se. I don't think.
Most of my I follow sports analysts or
It's like I can't get it to where it's just like, I need more sports. I need more freaking dogs and funny videos. But I can't get any of that there.
sure there's a way to do it.
There's
Probably.
definitely.
Yeah.
for
But
sure.
then again, I don't use it, so that's probably on me.
That's fair. I was never a huge Twitter user before this, so when I moved to Blue Sky, I'm like, yeah, I'm here. Like if I'm going to use something, I'm going to use this. But I've never been a big voice everything I'm thinking. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I never voiced, but I would use it to like lurk on sports. shit.
That's my TikTok. I just
That's true. That's
what
true.
memes being made about the Leafs today?
Anyways, also coming from r/not how girls work, also a fucking Twitter post.
So no.
So no.
Yeah.
This one's coming from Sharon Reddy. They blocked out the @, unfortunately,
Damn
so we
it.
can't blast this person if any of y'all are still on there. But this is a list, as people on Twitter
God.
tend to do.
Here we go.
Never marry a woman who stays in hostels, has male besties, does over makeup, posts thirst traps, parties on the weekends, doesn't cook, is the daughter of a narcissist, but also doesn't know how to spell it. That's why I said narcissist. It is NRCISSUS. You got close. And never marry a woman who seeks validation online. Something that
Bitch,
you
isn't
are
that
doing.
what the fuck
What are
you're
we doing on Twitter, boy?
now.
You ain't gonna get married either. No one you're not a catch yourself, you fucking
Jesus
dumbass.
Christ. General statement that no one should marry these people.
No woman who has ever stayed in a hostel
Yeah.
once should ever be married. What
Crazy.
the fuck are you talking about?
Prices are crazy right now. Sometimes those are the most affordable places.
Honestly, yeah. And like a lot of people do it when they're younger and go to Europe, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
are usually single. And it's like if they hook up with someone in a hostel, hey, you do you. You're young, whatever. Fuck it.
So we can all agree on this one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it
easy.
does not.
I answered
fuck
5
easy.
minutes ago. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And last but not least, also coming from r/not how girls work. This seems to be a meme or one of those inspirational alpha male type.
A meme?
A meme, some would
Like
say.
that one fool who like does his full routine and he dips his face in that one fancy water. I forgot that guy's name.
The
Shit was hilarious. Everyone's just clowning on it.
yeah,
Bro.
it's still a meme.
605, 608. All right, bitch.
Took him like 3 minutes to like,
I don't
hop
think
on
so.
a pool.
Yes, set the camera up.
Yeah.
This one says, you are spending money on your girlfriend and she isn't returning the favor. You think that you're in love? You're a big fool. Spelled FUUL.
Get a spell check.
I mean, at least he used double letters, I guess. It's close.
Fool.
Ooh.
Yeah, this
No,
no.
I don't think he has a wife. I think he's just.
No, I don't think he has a girlfriend.
Imaginary.
Yeah, he's
imaginary. Someone spending. I bet you they're spending it on someone who's like an adult creator, and they're just like not talking to them back. Just be like, oh, because I pay your subscription, that I'm entitled to your time. I'm like, that's not how it works, buddy.
Yeah. Or he's one of those boomers who's complaining about his wife. Like,
maybe.
Christ, talk to your wife.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that is it for the episode. But before we end it, we do have some Venmos to read.
Let's go.
We're starting off hot from Savannah, who writes, if y'all don't play Marvel Rivals soon, I will blank myself in a video game.
Whoa.
In a video game, she said.
Whoa.
Oh, that's me every time because I will get shot all
That's me and Sean when we play Marvel Rivals.
The first time was so bad.
No, second time. It was the second time we played.
No, the second live stream, but the first game of that second live
few games, I think, until some of our listeners were like, we will help you.
Can we hop on? And Savannah also says, happy birthday, Big S. Thank you, Savannah.
Oh, Big S.
We will. Yeah, it's the first time I've had Big associated with me at all.
It's funny because there's a rapper named Big Sean, right?
True.
There is a rapper named Big Sean.
It feels like the connection should have happened earlier.
It's crazy. It's when you live a micro life. That's what you do. But yes, we have talked about having video game streams pop up more often.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we will get to that.
When we were talking to Sarah and Josh last week, something that came up was Blueprints, which is a game I've really wanted to play. It's like a puzzle game.
Oh, I suck at those. Y'all just gonna have faces of me being confused all the time.
Well, it's so.
I mean, the fucking do not detonate. You gave up.
I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, wait,
time.
What the fuck? I was stuck on the first page. I'm like, oh, there's other pages.
That might be one I play by myself, or maybe one of you join me or something like that.
Ain't gonna be me. Fuck that.
You could just join for commentary, John. You don't have to.
You'd be
But the confusing games, you could just sit there and be funny.
Yeah.
Do that all day.
Yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, we're talking about forcing ourselves to do video game streams for you guys because they're a lot of fun to do. We just, unless we schedule it, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? But Savannah sends 2 Venmos, both priced at 69 cents. Thank you.
Let's
Savannah.
go.
Next up, we got Shayla, who writes all caps.
My Shayla,
who writes, happy birthday, Joshy boy.
Oh, thank you.
And Shayla sends $4.20.
Wait,
next up,
is this John's birthday episode?
When does this come out?
Is this the one closest to your birthday? Gotta figure out.
When does this come out?
5th.
May 5th.
Yes,
oh, yeah, that's my birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, John.
Oh, thank you.
Jesus
I forgot about my fucking birthday.
We record so early that
I was like, when's my birthday? I don't usually celebrate, so that's probably why.
Well, wish John a happy birthday in the comments right frickin' now.
Thank you, guys.
I'm going to get so freaking mad if you don't do it.
I'll be so freaking peeved off.
Oh, you don't want to see me get peeved off. Next up, we got Adlai, who writes, I finally subscribed as a rich motherfucker after listening for a year or so.
Oh.
Y'all are too fun. Sean, film your live reaction to watching the first couple of new Black Mirror episodes. Adlai sends $6.90.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. I haven't watched it yet, so I could still film reactions to it.
I haven't either.
I will say this. If I do, it will be behind a paywall, which you already are a part of.
You're damn right.
We can watch it together. I haven't watched either.
Hell yeah.
I don't think I've ever watched a Black Mirror episode anything.
You can hop in and because they're one-off episodes. Like you can just watch it.
So it's not like a plot.
No.
Yeah, no.
So
okay.
Every episode is a new fucked up thing.
Yeah, usually.
Okay.
That's all I know.
We should do that one time.
Yeah. I think I've only seen a couple of episodes because Nancy watches all of them. So I'll like side watch. But every time I watch, I'm like, this is fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
And depressing.
You know, I just finished Narcos after like 3.5 months.
Oh, shit.
Nice. Proud of you.
It takes me like months to finish anything.
Hell yeah. At least you finish.
I mean, like that one person, right? I didn't say, yuck in it.
Yuck? Fill me up. Next up, we got Annie, who writes, shout out to John and Z Mitch, who made live chatting WrestleMania so much fun this year.
Oh, hell yeah.
$4.10 for each of them since it was Mania 41. Annie sends $8.20.
Oh, awesome. Were you doing that in the Discord?
Yeah, I was just chilling at Discord.
You should honestly just do watch-alongs to the WWE. Like, Like you could just have your camera and then you're watching and then people watch on a different screen with you on it. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I do chores when I don't know if that's gonna be. I'm here folding fucking
That's
laundry
fair.
and
Yeah.
shit. Be like, that shit was sick.
John and I, a little bit of wholesomeness, have given each other weekly wrestling homework.
We do.
Oh,
Because I don't watch WWE at all. And then John doesn't really watch New Japan at all. So each week we're giving each other a good match to watch from each
hell
company.
And then we text each other on sides
Like,
like,
oh my
dude,
God,
that shit
that
was
was
sick.
The part where this happened? Oh my God.
Yeah. It's like a
All
little.
fun
It's like
stuff.
a little date. Josh should get in on this and just fucking send us hockey clips.
we'll see if depending on how this week goes.
You're
I
gonna
may
like
be-
wrestling.
If it goes poorly, you could pivot to wrestling with us.
Honestly, there's been some insane shit that's happened in this playoffs. So like hockey playoffs that you guys would be
Hell
like, we could maybe do it.
I feel like we would be fans. We just don't watch it.
Yeah.
I'm dumb. I don't understand some sports. So
I find playing video games of the sport helps me understand
Honestly.
the sport.
Yeah.
the way fucking offsides at FIFA all the time, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing wrong?
Soccer's got to be the easiest sport to understand.
I'm
too.
stupid. All right?
All right, next up we got Snow, who writes, "Hey boys, just saying thanks for keeping me company for the last week. Normally I watch you guys at work, but this week I've been recovering from a tonsillectomy.
Oh,
Don't recommend. Enjoy this nice amount I can give while suffering from medical debt for the next few months."
No.
Snow. Snow sends 69 cents. That is a fucking nice amount.
thank
Feel
you.
better,
Snow. I hope you
Snow.
feel better.
Yeah. I hope you feel better. Also, fuck this country, man. It's
Yeah.
even worse than when. Oh, God. Next up, we got Kylie, who writes, "Just listen to the Wednesday live where John gets emotional about his dad."
Moshano.
Don't do this.
It's not your birthday anymore. Yes, we can.
It's John's
Y'all did
birthday
it
now.
on my
The
birthday.
day has passed.
I have been anxious and worried all day and was listening to this as a pick-me-up on my way to give my dad a visit in the hospital. Needless to say, I cried as well. Love you guys. Kylie sends $1.69.
Nice.
Yeah, I hope your dad is getting better.
Mhm.
I'm sure he appreciates your drives there. That is a rough situation. Not gonna lie to you, I haven't seen the live. Not a surprise to anyone, I'm sure. But yeah,
Not really.
I mean, I can't imagine what you're going through. So.
Imagine if Sean understood the soaking bit that we have,
Oh,
Josh.
such a good bit.
So good.
Sounds boring. Anyways, Rachel.
No, it's not.
It is not.
It is not. We'll always have live streams together, Josh. Don't worry.
Unless
so
Sean comes full time, then
That's true.
then he can hop on.
Yeah.
Whatever. Next up, we got Rachel, who writes, "Giving the boys $28 to celebrate my birthday sharing host, celebrating my golden 28th. Finally, Rachel
Hell yeah. Happy
sends
birthday.
$28. Happy birthday, Rachel.
Rachel.
Fuck yeah. I got to celebrate my 30th in COVID alone. It was sick.
That sucks.
My friends did. That was a big video conferencing time.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we all hopped on Zoom,
Nice.
played games. That was cool. Next up, we got Barefoot Conrosa. John, you might want to step out for this one.
I'm sitting. I'm too lazy.
All right. Happy birthday, Josh and Sean only. Thank you for being the best part of Reddit on Wiki. Listening to you guys is always so much fun, and I'm thankful for you two specifically.
Wow.
Barefoot Conrosa sends $2.
Thank you,
All right.
Barefoot.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Last time you tagged me on Discord, you said I cursed you. And I'm going to do it again, Barefoot
Oh,
Conrosa.
no.
Hope something's pop up in your life not expected. Okay?
My God.
Not necessarily
Is he-
bad, just unexpected.
Is that a threat?
Unexpected.
Yeah.
Hope you get visits like the one that you unexpected on the Discord again. Shit.
Next up, we got Kat, who writes $6.90 for the podcast boys' birthdays. Hope y'all's birthdays are as fantastic as you guys are.
Hell yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kat. That's a total of $20.70.
Oh,
Thank
hell
you.
yeah.
Hell yeah. Next up, we got Leo, who writes, "I tried emailing and sending messages on Patreon. This is my next try." Whose job is that? It's not mine.
I mean,
John. John.
On the email? Like, I ain't see shit on the email.
Sending messages on Patreon? That sounds like a John. I will say this. If you have trouble, I find the best way is Discord and just tagging us.
Yeah.
Please.
Add us.
That's the easiest way to do it. And you might even get something answered before we even get to it. Because
honestly, usually
Patreon does not give any notifications whatsoever. So we don't know if someone messages us.
Yeah, that's true. So Discord is the easiest way to do it. If you don't have space on your phone, I know some people say that, you can just download it straight on your computer. You don't even need the app to message us on there. So yeah, if you're trying to reach us, that's probably the best part. But I'll finish the Venmo. I have a pitch for your next charity, but Venmo won't let me send it here. Email me at blank if you're interested. One is for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, and then the second one is for Small Choices. Leah, tag us on the Discord, link us the thing, and it will be a part of the discussion. And again, it really gets decided by the patrons in the Discord.
Absolutely.
So if you really want to have a vote on that, on where we send our money,
just the only vote that counts.
Yeah, we put the votes behind a paywall.
Yeah. I mean, I imagine if we go through enough months, we'll get to most places anyway, but
yeah. If the patrons end up being like, fuck it, we don't care what charity, then we will then
open it to the public.
Open it up to the
They'll
public.
be like, Sean, do your job and pick one.
But that's all the Venmos for this week. Boys, before we sign off, anything you'd like to say?
Well, praying to the hockey gods that this and the game tonight goes well so that I can feel good about myself for a day until the next round.
I mean, you guys haven't gotten past the first round in a while, right? Or is it past the second round?
We got to the second round once in the past 20 some years or something like that.
Well, hopefully it's the second time.
Yeah, it's about to be the second time.
Well, they're 1-12 in closeout games in the past 7 years. Tough.
No time like the present to change.
We've got 3 more chances.
Don't blow a 3-1 lead because the memes are gonna meme.
I might have to just give up being a hockey fan.
Wait, are you? Y'all have a 3-1 lead?
We do. We had a 3-0 lead, and then we lost, and the memes kept coming.
Nice.
Anyway, that's all I have.
I got nothing.
All right, that's it for this episode. We'll see you guys on Friday. Later.
Bye.
Bye.
Therapy.
I'm not reading.
It's therapy.